am back today with another 8.5 by 11 layout for Spiegelmom scraps. I'm showing you some of the products I'm going to be using today. My Secret Not Secret Kit Club for January was based on the Cabin Fever collection from Cartabello because I did not have any winter lines. I didn't buy any winter lines, none at all. And I was making do pretty well, but when Christina asked me what I wanted for my January kit, I thought, you know what? I really love the Cabin Fever collection from Cartabello, so let's try that. And of course, she knocked it out of the park and did a fabulous job. So I'm using this paper as my background, and this cut file is a wreath cut file from Paige Evans from the Silhouette store. And I'm going to use my current favorite stamp sets, which is from a small stamp shop called Artist Gather. And I'm going to kind of set my layout here, decide how I want, what my basic game plan is for this layout, because I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of little detail work on this layout, and I want to make sure that I have a good idea of how I want my photo placed and how I want my stamps placed and things like that. So I wanted to put a white background, this wood grain background, on my photo, simply because I felt like this photo was really dark. It is a dark photo. It was taken at night. It's not, it's really not a good photo, but the story behind it is something that I want to talk about. So what I did was I trimmed my photo down, and then I'm going to place this white wood background on the back of it, and just to kind of pop the photo out so it doesn't quite look so dark on this page. And then I'm going to continue on with my layout. I am going to adhere the photo right to this wreath because I want to add lots of little details to that wreath. So this is another cut file from Paige Evans from the Silhouette store. So I went on a little shopping spree and bought a whole bunch of Paige Evans cut files, well, probably longer than that now. Maybe a month ago. And what I decided to do was I decided to sit down and cut them all out. So no, it wasn't a month ago. I think it was last week. Oh, time is not, my whole family has the flu, and time is not like making sense to me right now. So anyway, to make a long story short, I bought a bunch of cut files. I sat down, I cut them all out immediately. So I have them all pre-cut sitting here ready to go. And this cut file, so I backed the letters for my title with the B side of that pine cone paper. And now I'm going to add a ton of fun details to this wreath. So as soon as I saw this wreath, I knew that I wanted to add fun detail to it. So I knew it would just be perfect for tucking things in and around. And so I'm going to start with a little cluster in the middle, using some of the elements that came in my Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and then I'm also going to go ahead and add some of these sequins. These sequins are the chocolate cookies sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps, and I'm adding them in little clusters of 3. And I'm using my favorite bling Zots to do this, and I'm going to go all the way around the wreath because I'm going to add lots of just fun detail to this wreath. So I'm adding them just in clusters of 3, anywhere that I feel like it, anywhere that I think it'll look good. I'm trying to space them out, but I do want them to, I want there to be a lot of them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and add all of these sequins to all these little branches. So another part of my kit this month was this fun trim. It looks like, to me, snowy twigs, and so for another little detail onto my layout, I cut little pieces of it off. I added some Scotch Quick Dry adhesive, and I just popped it in and around all of the parts of this wreath, and it turned out so cute. I think it's hard to see all the detail on this page on the video, but at the end of this video is a nice close-up that you can see the wreath, so you can see all of that detail. I think it turned out, it was one of those times when something turned out exactly the way it looked in my head, which in scrapbooking doesn't tend to happen very often. I think in all creative arts it doesn't tend to happen very often, but it did this time, so I was super duper happy about that. So another part of my kit were these gorgeous cork snowflakes that I absolutely loved. And I decided I was going to go ahead and add those around my layout as well. So while I put my title down, I'll tell you about the story behind this photo. So this is a photo of my oldest son, and for those of you that may not know, he has autism. And so he definitely has days where he doesn't sleep. It's been a problem since he was a baby. He's always had pretty hard time sleeping, getting to sleep. He has really bad insomnia and stuff like that. We've gone through, I mean, we've literally gotten to the point now where we're just dealing with it because he's run the gamut of kind of trying to get medications and they don't really work and things like that. So what I want to talk about here is the fact that when he has a bad night, when he can't sleep, generally what he ends up doing is laying beside me on my bed and watching Forged in Fire because he's currently obsessed with becoming a blacksmith. So he wants to be a blacksmith. And believe it or not, there are people that do this. It's a hobby, I guess. So he wants to put a forge in our garage, and he has all these like grand plans. But anyway, so currently right now when he can't sleep, this is what he does. He comes, now, sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier. I think this time it was maybe 10:30 or 11 o'clock, so it wasn't super late. But sometimes it's 2 a.m. when I wake up and find him at the bottom of my bed, watching Fortune and Fire. So yeah, so my journaling is just going to talk about how the fact that I'm not stressing about it right now. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And we are just going to go with it because we've done everything we can. We've done all the medical kind of stuff we can, and this is just what we have. So I stamped the date of this photo, and then I decided to outline it in black with this Tombow mono pen because I really wanted to just give it some more I wanted to make sure that it popped off the page. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add all of my journaling, and that will complete this layout. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful week. I will see you again soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check out the close-ups at the bottom or coming up, and then all the wonderful sequins in the Spiegelmom's Scraps shop. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.